You can see those condition types are created here. Define the condition types. Which are the different condition types we have used? We use condition type PR00, right? PR00 is for price. Okay, this is one of the condition type. If I double click on this condition type, you can see first of all what is a condition class. So whether it is a price or it is a discount or it is a freight. Okay, if you do F4, this is a kind of class. This is a kind of segregation of conditions. So whether this condition is related to the discount, or this condition is related to the basic price, or this condition is related to the expense reimbursement which you can give to your employees, whether it is a tax or it is a tax classification or it is a withholding tax. You can see there are multiple options. So what is the nature of this particular condition type? This condition type is a basic price. That is the reason we have entered the prices here. Now can you tell me what would be the condition class for this condition that we are using in our sales order? So if I take you to the sales order that we just now created, okay, this is the one that we created just now. If I go to my conditions, can you tell me, okay, discount is not appearing here. If I do F4, what would be RA00? What would be the condition class for RA00? Condition class for PR00 is price. Same way, what would be the condition class for RA00?
A discount.
It would be
A
discount, right? Right, it would be discount. So if I go to RA00, which is related to discount, if I double click on this, you can see condition class is discount. Similarly, what would be my condition class for uh, MWST? What would be my condition class for MWST?
tax.
It is going to be
Tax.
tax, right? Right. So if I go to again my condition, and if I show you the condition type MWST, you can see it is related to tax. So based on what is the nature of my condition type, you have to define the condition class. Second is how this will be calculated. Okay, so how output tax is calculated? Output tax is calculated based on the percentage. Okay, if you remember in our Excel file, I have shown you these examples. So taxes are calculated based on the percentage. Basic price is quantity based, right? If you see the basic price in my condition type, if I go to PR00 once again, okay, and here you can see the calculation type is quantity. So it is a price which is based on the quantity wise. So if quantity is more, okay, every time my price is multiplied by the quantity. So whenever I'm going to specify this particular condition, the price will vary based on the quantity. Okay, taxation price will vary based on the percentage. So this is the second field which is called as calculation type. Again, there is a third field which is condition category. Okay, condition category again has different options. For example, whether again this is mainly related to the tax jurisdictions. You can see these are additional information which, if required, you will be entering. Most of the time, the condition category would be blank. But for example, in some of the cases we will see later on, there may be condition category required. These two are the important fields. These are two are very important fields which determine whether this is a price or it is a tax or it is a discount or it is any other charges. This quantity based, whether it is a percentage based or with a fixed value, there are multiple options here. So for example, percentage, fixed amount. Normally freight amount is a fixed amount. Okay, quantity, whether it is based on the gross weight or the net weight. So whenever you are selling the material which is on the kilogram basis, which is on the weight basis, then you can use this gross weight, net weight and all, right? Apart from this, you can see here the access sequence. This is very important. This is what exactly Tushar is trying to ask, how these conditions are coming here, how the system is determining the price based on the conditions in VK11. Let me show you. So if I go to transaction VK11, when I'm entering the condition type, when I'm pressing enter, why system is giving me these three options? Where exactly these three options are coming from? Why it is not showing two options? Why it is not showing one option? Why it is not showing 10 options? Why only three? This is totally determined based on this access sequence. Now, what is this access sequence? PR02. Let me show you what is PR02. Let me come out of this. And next to this one is access sequence. Open this access sequence, set access sequence, and we are looking for access sequence PR02. Within this PR02, there are accesses. You can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4 access sequences, but you can see out of which these two are same, and that is the reason it is showing you three options. It is showing you option number 1, option number 2, option number 3. Just verified. So if I go to VK11 PR00, first is customer material with release status. Just verify is it same or not. Customer material with release status. Second is price list category. So if you see here also, you can see price list category. And third is material with release status. Same thing you should be able to see here also in the accesses. So these are the three different accesses which are determining the price. So if you want to determine the price based on customer material, then you will be using this. If I show you what are the fields available, obviously customer material fields will be available here. So you can see your pricing information can be based on sales organization, distribution channel, sold to party, okay, release status and processing status. So this is nothing but material number, pricing reference material. Release status means what is the status? I'll talk about this release status and all. So at least this one you remember, this four. When you are maintaining VK11, if I press enter, you can see sales organization, distribution channel, customer and material. So these are the four fields which you are able to see here also. Right? Sales organization, distribution channel, customer and material. So based on what criteria you want to determine your price, those different combinations you can maintain in the access sequence. So currently in my case, I want the price to be determined based on the customer material. That is the reason the first priority is given to this. But for example, I don't want to determine my price based on customer every time. I want to determine my price directly with the material. Material has a fixed price irrespective of the customer. In that case, I may come here and I may delete this completely. So it totally depends upon me which fields I want to include here. Okay, in addition, if I want to include additional things here which are not available, so even I can click on the new entry also. Okay, only thing is the sequence should be the way you want. So currently 10, 20, 30, 40 is already defined. Now if you want to bring in something in between these two, or if you want to bring something above this 10, then definitely your number should be something above or before the 10, then only it will appear on top. And here system will give you the option of multiple tables. So you either currently what is happening, system is able to determine based on the customer material, system is able to determine based on the pricing group and all. So for example, I want to determine my price based on just the Incoterm, for example, just on the division or customer combination, for example. So whatever is my criteria, based on that, I can specify it here. Okay, so what will happen now? If you go back, you can see the first priority system will always try to determine the price from the combination of customer and division. If this combination is not available, then only system will go to the second combination. Okay, I'll show you. So let me save it first, which is wrong. Okay, so whatever I'm maintaining, this is wrong because Normally, the material price cannot be based on division and customer. I may have 100 materials. So definitely charges and all is okay. So if you are applying some charges which are based on the division, which are fixed charges, that is fine. But for material prices, normally this should not be based on the division and customer. Just for the demonstration purpose, I'm just showing you this information. Okay, exclusive means if the combination is found. Okay, in VK11, if I already maintain this combination, then system will not go to the next combination. Okay, let me show you how exactly it will work. So if I go to VK11 once again, now what will happen? I'll be able to see one new table also. So VK11 for PR00 enter. It is still not showing the table that we entered. Let me see what exactly is wrong. So within the accesses, have we saved it or it is still throwing some error? No, it is actually showing error. That is the reason it is inconsistent. So let me take some practical example rather than taking this. So instead of this, let me try this one, customer material. Okay, try to save it. This is also inconsistent. Target field VKORG missing in sequence access 1. Okay. So let me remove all this. Okay, now it is saved. So now what will happen is if you go to VK11, okay, press enter, you can see the fourth combination is also now available. This is called as the access sequence. So based on the access sequence, the first priority will be given to the first line. If you see the access sequence, in my access sequence PR02, which is assigned to my pricing condition, there are multiple accesses. The first priority will be given to customer material. So if I maintain this combination in the condition record, if I maintain the combination of customer and material, which means if I tell the system that if this is my customer and this is my material, then the pricing is going to be 10,000 or maybe 8,000, whatever it is. If system is able to determine the price here itself, then it will not go to the second combination. Then system will never go to the second combination to find the price. It will never go here. Okay, in my case, here I maintain 8,000. Here I maintain 10,000. So if the price is maintained here, system will give the priority to this price. If for a particular material I have not maintained this combination, then system will go to this one. If it is not able to find here also, then it will go here. If it is even not able to find here, it will go here. And if it is even not able to find in all the four combinations, then it will give error that system is not able to determine the price. And you have to enter it manually if allowed. Okay, so let me show you all these things in the flow. Although we understood now how it works, but let me tell you how exactly the flow works in terms of the configurations. Just give me a minute.